Welcome, this is Nathan and welcome back to another video. Today, we are seeing what if Argentina formed an empire in 2023. So, for the entire video, Argentina will be red, and any country that Argentina attacks will be blue. And I know I said Italy, France, or UK would be next, but doing all Europe, that would be kind of boring, and it would get to why is Yugoslavia here? It would kind of get to the point where it'll get to the point where I would have done every country in Europe and that. Eventually, but like when I get to Bosnia, Albania, or even Portugal, it's simple. Like Portugal's gonna have to attack Spain, and I mean, you see why I will do UK. The next empire I'm going to be doing is USA, Russia, and UK, and then France. With Argentina, it's your turn. So what Argentina has to do is monarchy. Simple enough. They have to elect a monarch, go imperial, and the first thing they do is declare war on Paraguay. Paraguay, I don't know how you say it. What? Anyway, Argentinians move up. Anyway, the Argentinians start to flood into Paraguay. We have a massive fun of Argentinians down here running up, and it's Paraguay, to be honest. If anybody says Paraguay would be able to fight back on Argentina, I think he would be dumb. Troops move up here. We have the capturing I think Ascension's already been captured. So there's nothing left to fight for, and like no cities. Wait, whoa. We have Paraguay surrendering. Let's take a look at this peace. In the peace treaty, Paraguay is just deleted. And next on Argentina's list is gonna be Uruguay. Yeah, looks like Argentina wants the guys or gays. I don't really care. I don't really know why I made that joke, actually. A bunch of Argentinians flood into Uruguay. And again, Uruguay's not that strong. Montevideo is captured. And after a little bit more fighting, Uruguay surrenders. Let's take a look at this piece. Oh, and there goes Uruguay. So no more guys. And at this point, Argentina surrounded. Now Argentina, okay, before anything else, Argentina's buffed, so before you get mad about what I'm going to do in the future in this video, Argentina's buff, NATO and the UN don't exist. If this were to happen, realize I think Brazil and Chile would do something about it. None of that exists, so UN and NATO don't exist, so NATO, like USA, wouldn't respond. Because, yeah. Anyway. Next up on Argentina's list is Bolivia, but straight away, we have Brazil getting fed up of Argentina's rapidly expansion. Ugh. And Brazil doesn't help Bolivia, but it's gonna invade Bolivia. And I think like Argentina, this would be scary. Like if the I don't know. Okay. So we have a swarm of Argentinians. The Argentine army moves up into Bolivia, taking out this much area. They continue to move in, making a circlement of a bunch of troops and kill them. And Bolivia's poor, so yeah, this isn't gonna go well. And about that much land is captured, and now it's Brazil's turn. Brazilian troops move down into the jungle. They are trained to defend the jungle. They fly into the northern bit. They fly into northern Bolivia. Run down the coast. Run down here, and Bolivia tries to fight back, but Bolivia doesn't really have an army. Are they using a navy of this? Anyway, massive encirclement die. I really need to find new coloring. This is annoying. Why does that happen? Can somebody tell me why that happens? I use Ibis Paint if you're wondering, but I don't know why that happens. The Brazilians continue just flooding and whoops. As well as the Argentinians, and at this point, Bolivia surrenders to Argentina, which Brazil's not happy about. Let's take a look at this piece. Anyway, in the peace treaty, Bolivia is split down the middle. And wait, I forgot. And Brazil and Argentina signed a non-aggression pact to not invade each other. Let's see how that's held up. At this point, Argentina is surrounded by powerful countries. Chile is strong. They barely border Peru, so that'll be a rubbish idea. Look, that's their border. And Brazil, they just signed a non-aggression pact. We saw after World War II how that held up, so let's see if that promise is kept. So we have Argentina training a bunch of their troops down like in this region and somewhere on the coast of Chile. And eventually, after a lot of preparation, we have Brazil declaring war on Chile. Now here we go. This is the next thing I have to say. Argentina just declared war on an American ally. So why is USA not getting involved? That's because that would be unfair for Argentina. Argentina cannot fight the USA. Nobody can fight the USA. So in these videos, I have to make it so whoever's making the empire has a fair chance. So no NATO, no USA allies, no like Russia or Chinese allies will come. No like Russia or China will come to the aid of them. So straight away, this really weird island completely falls to Argentina, which is mostly Arctic, hilly, so it was tough. We have Argentina taken over this bottom area. This area is just Arctic, so again, like, And Brazil, no, what? Argentina's tactic here is just to cut Chile in half. They do that down here, and Chile starts to get hurt because, Chile is actually at a disadvantage as they get expensive pieces. Santiago's at a risk of being circled, which Argentina takes the advantage of, and Santiago's encircled, gets captured. And you can see why Chile has a disadvantage. This is mountain, but again, Argentina has trained troops, so they have no trouble moving through. But this is a stronger country, so Chile manages to push back a little bit here and pushes back up to try and counter Santiago. But the good bit is these two areas just fell and Argentina's kind of crashing down. Yeah, you remember down here? Well, yeah, that just a good portion of Chile's army just got encircled, and Chile is wondering how is Brazil doing. Chile's wondering how is Argentina doing this. Simple. Train troops. At this point, Chile has no more armies and they go ahead and surrender. Let's take a look at this peace treaty. Oh wow. There goes Chile, and that is a thick Argentina. So now Argentina is picky, greedy, but in my book. They can't expand anywhere. You see the problem? Brazil is powerful. Peru, that would be a waste, and I think Brazil would come to the aid of Peru. Not like the aid, but take over Peru. So Argentina realizes they're kind of in a sticky situation. They're an empire that wants to expand. They can't expand because they're surrounded by two countries that would put up a fight. They could take Peru, but they wouldn't get much land. That would just be a waste of stuff. So in reality, Argentina sends a little bit of Argentina asks if they could send the ultimatum to Peru if they could take all this land. That is too big. And Peru gladly accepts because I don't think you really want to go to war with Argentina. But at this point, Argentina decides to roll the dice. Peru is now off the list, so Argentina goes ahead and declares war on Brazil. Because there was a lot of preparation. Troops are stationed in Uruguay and this area of Argentina move in. Uruguay basically just explodes with troops. So is a big chunk of the Seoul region is captured. And Brazil looks like they wouldn't be ready for this. Troops from Bolivia move in like crazy. And this Bolivia region is very rebellious. They don't want to join Argentina, but it's one or the other. They can't really gain independence because these two countries are very good at keeping hand together. Troops are just flooding like crazy. And Brazil is honestly wait, what? We have these two fronts connecting up, and yeah. So eventually Brazil was mobilized and says no, pushes back and cuts off these two, pushes really far down, manages to make a large encirclement, kills all the troops there. But again, Argentina is buffed and even taken over a lot of land, so they get troops from Bolivia and Paraguay and Uruguay and push up. And you wonder why this area down here, the Uruguay area, the Seoul area has a lot of troops. Because Brazil could, if there wasn't as many troops here, Brazil could just go whoop and capture Buenos Aires. Meanwhile, Brasilia is up here somewhere. So you see the disadvantage to Argentina. Just so you know, this is not going this quick. This is going to take months to years for Argentina to win. Troops down here get pushed back, and the Brazilian army goes on defense, but troops continue to move in. So area doesn't move anywhere because it's really defended. Because they can't move because that's Brazil's main area. This is just a rainforest, so I don't know why. No, actually, this is a rainforest. But eventually, stalemate happens, and finally, this area down here moves. Not much, but Argentina manages to make some gains on the coast. And this worries Brazil because Rio de Janeiro is now in is now on the risk of having a bunch of troops flood towards it and encircling it. And yeah, this just happened, which Brazil is not going to be happy about. Because this was a lot of defending troops, and they all just get demoed. Cost a lot of stuff, but it's good. Argentina orders all their troops here to move through there. And at this point, there's over 2 million troops fighting on this border. Brazil has over like 1 million, so yeah, Argentina is stronger than Brazil at this point. And now we have a swarm of troops encircling Rio de Janeiro. Which scares Brazil a lot, as if they lose Rio de Janeiro, they're gonna lose a lot more value and all that stuff, and their country might actually start breaking apart. It's not the capital, but same. Rio de Janeiro is more populated than Brasilia. Same with Ankara and Istanbul. If Turkey will lose Istanbul, they're gonna lose a lot of stuff. Same with kind of the USA. If they would lose New York, they would have more damage out to them. So they lost Washington. If you lose your capital, it's not the end of the world because you'll still have another major city if there's another major city. But it's not good because you could be. After a lot of fighting and over 1 million troops in Rio de Janeiro, the city is captured. And with nothing left, with Brazil seeing no point of fighting, we have another large encirclement happening. These troops get wiped out. Brazil decides to meet with peace with Argentina. In the peace treaty, Argentina takes a humongous chunk of Brazil. Rio de Janeiro is taken. The entire Sol region is taken. The rest of Bolivia is taken, and jungle for some reason. Anyway, Brazil is hurting a lot and will most likely collapse into a lot of little countries because you just lost one of your major cities, and Brasilia is on the verge of being captured again if Argentina were to invade again. Anyway, let's take a look at the state. Let's take a look at the states of this Argentinian Empire. Taking a look at the states of Argentina, we have the Chilean state. This island becomes part of Argentina because I do not like it. We have the Peruvian state, which could actually just get annexed by the Chilean state because, we have Bolivia, we have the Paraguay state, and Uruguay, and then the rest is owned by Argentina. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next one. Bye!